Today we are going to solve Cambridge O-Level Mathematics Syllabus D paper 4024 May June 2022 paper 1 variant 2. Question number 1, work out 2 by 3 plus 1 by 6. So we are going to multiply 2 by 3 with 2 by 2 so that the denominator will be same, which will be equal to 6. So 2 times 4 divided by 2 3 times 6 plus 1 by 6, and it will be equal to 5 by 6. Your answer will be 5 by 6. 0.4 multiply 0.2. So 0.4 multiply 0.2. So by removing the point we will get 4 by 10 and 2 by 10. So 4 by 10 multiply 2 by 10, and it will be equal to 4 2 times 8 by 100, and 8 by 100 can be written as 0.08. So your answer will be 0.08. This 0 is for the 8 and the other 0 will be written as 0. At the value of 1 you will write point, so it will be 0.08. Question number 2. Asha asked a group of students about their favorite fruit. The table and pictogram show some of the results. In fruits and frequency, in table you are given apple and orange frequency, while in pictogram you are given the banana and the melon frequency. And key is given that one complete circle is equal to 4 people. So one complete circle equal to 4 people. So complete the table and the pictogram. Now for the apple, which are written in your table but not in pictogram, so 8 will be equal to 2 complete circles, 4 and 4, because one circle represents 4 and 8 will be equal to 2 complete circle. 4 plus 4 equal to 8. So banana is not written in your table but it is in your pictogram. It will be 4 plus 4 plus 4, and it will be equal to 12. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equal to 12. Orange is in table, not in pictogram. For orange, you are going to draw a complete circle for the value of 4. Now for the value of 1, because you total have the frequency of 5. For 1, you are going to draw 1 quarter of a circle. 1 quarter of a circle, which will be like this. 1 quarter of a circle. For the melon, which is in pictogram but not in the table, it will be 4, and third quarter means 3. Third quarter means 3, and 4 plus 3 will be equal to 7. So now your pictogram and table is now complete. In table you have write banana 12 and melon 7, while in pictogram you have drawn 2 complete circles, and in oranges you draw a complete circle and 1 quarter, so it will be equal to 5. Write down the mode. For the same question you have to write the mode, and we know that mode means the maximum repeated value. So the maximum repeated value or the maximum repeated frequency is of the banana. So the mode will be banana. Question number 3. A and B are vertices of a quadrilateral. Line L is the line of symmetry of the quadrilateral. Find the coordinate of the other two vertices of the quadrilateral. Now for the vertices of the quadrilateral, and this line L is symmetric to this one. So here the distance between them is the line, and the point A will be a complete diagonal. So here it will also be a complete diagonal, and your symmetric point will be over here. For B, the symmetric point will be over here. Now these 2 points are the other 2 points of the quadrilateral. So for the first point we will write it as x3 and y4, x3 y4, and for the second point x4 and y2, so it will be 4 and 2. Question number 4. The temperature inside Luke house is 18 degrees centigrade. The temperature outside his house is minus 3 degrees centigrade. Find the difference between these two temperatures. So for the difference you are going to subtract the values 8 minus minus 3, and it will be equal to 18 plus 3, and 18 plus 3 will be 21 degrees centigrade. So the difference between the temperature inside the Luke house and outside his house is 21. Luke's thermometer measures the temperature correct to the nearest degree. At the midnight, Luke's thermometer measures the temperature outside is minus 6 degrees centigrade. Now we have to find the upper bound of the temperature outside at midnight. So nearest degree means 1 degree. We are going to divide it by 2 and we will get 0.5 degree centigrade. So the value for the plus minus will be 0.5 degree centigrade. Now we have to find the upper bound. For the upper bound, we are going to add this value minus 6 plus 0.5, and it will be equal to 5.5 degrees centigrade. So your answer will be minus 5.5 degree centigrade, because plus minus minus and 6 minus 0.5 will be 5.5, and the symbol of the greatest value which is minus. Question number 5. The scale diagram shows the position of two villages A and B. The scale is 1 centimeter to 2 kilometer. Find the actual distance between the village A and B. So you are going to take scale and measure the distance between AB. Measure the distance between AB. The distance between AB will be equal to 9.5 centimeter. 9.5 centimeter. Now you are going to convert this 9.5 centimeter into kilometer, because the actual distance is in kilometer, but on the paper it is 9.5 centimeter. So I know 1 centimeter with V equal to 2 kilometer. So 9.5 centimeter will be x kilometer, and the value of x will be 2 multiplied by 9.5, which will be equal to 19 kilometer. So your answer will be 19 kilometer. Now you have to measure the bearing from B to A. From B to A. So north will be drawn at A, and you have to find this angle from B to A. For this purpose, you are going to use D, and from D you will get the answer, which will be equal to 73 degree. But for writing of the bearing should be of 3 digits. So 73 are 2 digits, 7 and 3. You will write it as 0, 7, 3. 0, 7, 3. Question number 6. Kabir invests $250 in a saving account. The account pays simple interest at a rate of 1.5% per year. So the principal amount is 250, and the interest rate is 1.5% per year. Calculate the total amount of interest he will receive at the end of 4 years. So the time will be 4 years. Now for the formula of the simple interest, PRT by 100, which will be equal to 250 multiply by interest rate 1.5 multiply by 4 divided by 100. So 0 cancel out with 0, 5 2 times 10, 5 5 times 25, 2 1 times 2, 2 2 times 4. So you will get 5 2 times 10 multiply by 1.5. 5 times 2 10 and 1.5. So 10 multiply 1 by 5 will be equal to $15. At the end of 4 years, the interest amount will be equal to $15. Question number 7. The area of a rectangle is 9 centimeters square. The area of the triangle is 85 millimeters square. Calculate the shaded area. Very simple question. You are going to subtract the two values 9 centimeters square and 85 millimeters square. But there is a difficulty or confusion is that you have centimeter square and millimeter square. These two values are not in the same unit. One is in centimeter square and the other one is in millimeter square. So I want to get my answer in centimeter square. So I am converting 85 millimeter square into centimeter square. For the conversion of millimeter square to centimeter square, I am going to multiply my value with 100 because I am going to divide my value with 100 because I am going from millimeter square to centimeter square. So 85 divided by 100 will be equal to 0.85 centimeter square. For the conversion of milli to centi, you divide by 10. Because we have millimeter square, so we are going to divide with 100. We are going to divide with 100. Now 9 centimeter square minus 0.85 centimeter square will be equal to 8.15 centimeter square. 8.15 centimeter square. Question number 8. The diagram shows a pentagon. Find the value of A. For a pentagon, we have 5 sides, and we know that the sum of angles of the pentagon will be equal to n minus 2 multiply by 180, and it will be equal to 5 minus 2 multiply by 180, 3 times 180, which will be equal to 540. Now the sum of all the angles of the pentagon will be equal to 540. So 110 plus 125 plus 95 plus 65 plus alpha will be equal to 540. So 110 plus 125 will be equal to 235. 95 plus 65 will be equal to 0, and 9 and 6 and 1 will be equal to 160 plus alpha is equal to 540. Alpha will be equal to 540 minus 5, 6 plus 3 9, 1 plus 2 3, 540 minus 395. Alpha will be equal to 5, 1 carry from this, 10 minus 5 5, 1 carry 13, 13 minus 9 will be equal to 4, and 4 minus 3 will be 1. So your alpha will be 145. Question number 9. Shani makes a sequence of pattern using counters. In pattern 1, she used 5 counters. In pattern 2 she used 8 counter. In pattern 3 she used 11 counters. So now what will be the fourth and fifth pattern? How many number of counter are used in 4th and 5th pattern? From the first to second pattern, 3 counters are added. 5 plus 3, 8. From second to third, also 3 is added. From now third to fourth, also we are going to add 3, which will be equal to 14. And 4 to 15, it will also going to add 3, which will be equal to 17. So it is arithmetic pattern, arithmetic sequence. We are going to add 5, 8, 11, 14 and 17. Find expression in terms of n for the number of counters in pattern n. We know that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where an is the nth term, a is the first term, n is the number of term, and d is the common difference. So an will become a, the first term is 5, plus n will remain n because we are going to find the n term, and d is 3. The difference between two terms is 3. So it will become 5 plus 3n minus 3, and it will be equal to 3n plus 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. So n term is 3n plus 2. Shani has 100 counters. She uses some of the counters to make pattern 20. She uses all the remaining counter to make pattern k. Find the value of k. First of all, I am going how many counters are used in pattern 20. For that, I am going to use an is equal to 3n plus 2. Now for a20, 3 times 20 plus 2. 3 times 20 is 60. 60 plus 2. So for the 20th pattern, 62 counters are used. For the 20th pattern, how many counters are used? 62 counters. How many remaining counters are there? So 100 minus 62, 38 counters are remaining. And for this 38, I am going to find the number of pattern formed by with the help of 38 counters. So an is equal to 3n plus 2. Now an is 38 and I have to find n. 2 will be subtracted on the other side and it will be equal to 3n, and 36 equal to 3n. When 36 is divided by 3, so n will become 12. N will become 12. So k is the 12th pattern, because with 38 counters I can make the pattern number 12. Question number 10. A bag contains red balls, blue balls and green balls. The ratio of red to blue is 3:8 and the ratio of green to blue is 2:5. Find the fraction of the balls that are blue. For the blue balls, I have to find blue divided by total number of pattern. So first of all, red ratio blue, which will be equal to 3:8, and then blue ratio green. Blue ratio green will be equal to 5:2. We are given the ratio green ratio blue. When we convert it into 2 ratio blue, it will be 5:2. Now for the ratio of red, blue and green, I am going to multiply 3 into 5 will be 15, 8 into 5 will be 40 and 8 into 2 will be 16. So I will get the ratio of red, blue, green. Now blue is equal to 40 and total is equal to 40 plus 16 plus 15. 40, 50, 60, 70 and 71. So it will be equal to 40 divided by 71. The blue balls are 40 and the total are 71. So it will be 40 divided by 71. Question number 11. Use a straight edge and compass only to construct the bisector of angle PSR. Point X lies inside quadrilateral. So first of all, I am going to solve part A, then I am going toward part B. For A, you are going to construct the bisector of angle PSR. PSR. So with the help of compass, place at S, you are going to draw an arc. With the same compass, with the same opening of the compass, now place the compass at this point and draw an arc. And then at this point, draw another arc which will cut the first arc. Now join the arc and the S. This will be the angle bisector. This will be the angle bisector, which will divide our our angle into two equal parts. Now part B. Point X lies inside quadrilateral PQRS and is closer to PS. Is closer to this PS. Shade the region X. So X will be on this side, which will be closer to PS. Which will be closer to PS. X will be somewhere here, which is the shaded region, and it is closer to PS. Question number 12. Write 0.00203,561 correct to three significant figures. Now, which one is the first significant figure? 2 is the first non-zero digit and it's the first significant figure. The 0 between two significant figure is also significant, so 0 is also significant. And the 3 is the third significant figure. Because after 3 we have 5 and after 5 we have 6. So we are going to write it as 0.00204. Due to 5, the number 3 will increase to 4 and your answer will become 0.00204. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of under root 3.93 will become under root 4 because 3.93 is closest to 4. 63.7 will become 60 because 63.7 is closest to 60 than to 70. Because we have to write it in one significant figure, so we will use 60. And 0.425 will be 0.4. So under root 4 is 2 multiplied by 60 divided by 4 by 10. When we remove the point, it will become 4 by 10 and it will be equal to 2 multiply 60 multiply 10 divided by 4. 2 1 time 2, 2 2 time 4, 2 1 time 2, 2 5 time 10, and 60 into 5 will be equal to 300. Question number 13. Under root 9 multiply 3 cube root of 64 whole square. Under root 9 is equal to 3 and 64 is 4 cube whole power 1 by 3. Cube root is written in the form of 1 by 3 whole square. This 3 will cancel out with 3. It will become 3 multiplied by 4 whole square, which will be equal to 12 square, and 12 square is 144. So the question number 13 answer will be 144. Part B. Write down an irrational value of n that satisfies this inequality. 4.5 is less than equal to n and is less than equal to 5.5. I know that 4.5 and 5.5 contain a number 5 between them and square of 5 is 25. So the irrational number between 4.5 and 5.5 will be under root 26. Under root 26, because under root 26 will be equal to 5.0 something or 5.1. So it will be between 4.5 and 5.5. So under root 26 is the irrational number which satisfy the inequality. Question number 14. Write these numbers in order of size starting with the smallest one. 2000, 0.002, 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4. 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4 will be equal to 0.3 zeros and 2. Because 2 10 raised to power minus 4 means that I have to move my point 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. My point will be over here and these are the zeros. So it will be 0.0002. For the same, 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 will be equal to 0.02. So the smallest one is 0.0002, which is 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4. After that, it will be 0.002. This one, and after that it will be 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2, and the largest one is 2000. Part B. This is a calculation using number in standard form. Find the value of A and the value of B. A into 10 raised to power minus 7 divided by 5 into 10 raised to power B is equal to 4 into 10 raised to power minus 16. Cross multiplication, A into 10 raised to power minus 7 will be equal to 5 into 10 power B multiply by 4 into 10 power minus 16, which will be equal to A into 10 raised to power minus 7. 5 times 4 will be 20 into 10 raised to power B minus 16. B minus 16. Now 20 is not in the standard form, because in the standard form you will have only one non-zero digit. So when I move the point over here after 20 to 2, it will be A into 10 raised to power minus 7, 2 into 10 raised to power B minus 16, and it will be plus 1. So A into 10 raised to power minus 7 will be 2 into 10 raised to power B minus 15. A will be equal to 2 and minus 7 will be equal to B minus 15, because both 10 power should be equal. So B will be equal to minus 7 plus 15, which is equal to 8. So A is 2 and B is 8. Question number 15. Y is directly proportional to x minus 1 square. Y directly proportional to x minus 1 square. So y is equal to k x minus 1 square. When x is equal to 5, y is equal to 32. So 32 is equal to k 5 minus 1 square. 32 is equal to k 4 square. 32 is equal to k 16, and k will be equal to 2. 32 by 16 is equal to 2. So formula will become y is equal to 2 times x minus 1 square. I have put the value of k over here. Now you have to find the value of y when x is minus 2. So y is equal to 2 times minus 2 minus 1 square. Y is equal to 2 times minus 3 square. Y is equal to 2 times minus square is plus and 3 square is 9, and 2 9 times 18. So y will be equal to 18. Question number 16. The graph of y is equal to x cube over 5 minus 3x plus 2 is drawn on the grid. By drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient at the curve x is equal to minus 1. So where x is minus 1, at this point your x is minus 1. You are going to draw a tangent at this point, which will be a straight line like this over here. Now you are going to take 2 points and you are going to estimate the value of the gradient. So I'm going to take 1 point over here and 1 point, the same point at which our -1 is going to touch. So -1, the point will be equal to 0 and your y will be 2.6. So 0 and 2.6, and the other point is -1, and for -1 this will be equal to approximately 4.8. -1 and 4.8. So using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which will be equal to 4.8 minus 2.6 divided by 0 minus -1, and it will be equal to 2.2 divided by 1, and your gradient will be equal to 2.2. Part B. By drawing a suitable straight line on the graph, find the solution of the equation x cube over 5 minus 3x is equal to 0. Now x cube over 5 minus 3x. So x cube over 5 minus 3x equal to 0, and I know that my equation y is equal to x cube over 5 minus 3x plus 2. This is my equation, and I have to find the solution of x cube over 5 minus 3x. So my second equation is x cube over 5 minus 3x. So x cube over 5 minus 3x equal to 0. If I put x cube over 5 minus 3x equal to 0 over here, then my equation will be y is equal to 0 plus 2 and y is equal to 2. Now I am going to draw a line for y is equal to 2, and for y is equal to 2, the line will be over here. A straight line at y is equal to 2, because I was given that x cube over 5 minus 3x is 0. I put it in my previous equation, y is equal to x cube over 5 minus 3x plus 2, and x cube over 5 minus 3x is 0. So I put 0 and my equation become y is equal to 2. Now I have to write the solution of this equation. The solution of this equation will be the point of x where these lines are coinciding with the graph. So it will be minus 3.9, or you can between minus 3.9 and 4. So I will write it as minus 3.95. And the other one will be equal to 3.85. 3.8. So here also 3.85, not 95. Here is also 3.85, and the other one is 3.85 as well. One in minus and one in plus. 3.85 and 3 minus 3.85. Question number 17. Rayan says each diagonal of a quadrilateral divide it into two isosceles triangles. Isosceles triangles are those triangles whose two sides are equal. Two sides are equal. And each diagonal of the quadrilateral. Draw a ring around each of these quadrilaterals in the list for which Rayan's statement is always true. For square, as square has all four sides equal, so each diagonal divide it into isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. These two sides are equal for this diagonal, and for the other diagonal, same, these two are equal and these two are equal. So square is the quadrilateral whose each diagonal divide it into concurrent isosceles triangles. Rectangle. In rectangle, the sides are the opposite sides are equal. But when I divide it with diagonal, it will not going to make isosceles triangle because this side is not equal to this side. Rhombus. Rhombus is a tilted shape of a sphere. It all four sides are equal, so rhombus is a quadrilateral whose each diagonal will make isosceles triangle. Parallelogram is the tilted shape of rectangle, so it is not going to form isosceles triangle. Trapezium. Trapezium is also not going to make isosceles triangle. A trapezium is not going to make isosceles triangle because in trapezium these two sides are not always equal. And for the same kite, two sides are equal, these two, and these two sides are equal. For this diagonal, the upper triangle and the lower triangle is isosceles. But for the other diagonal, these are not equal. So it is not a isosceles triangle. So for this question number 17, your answer will be square and rhombus. You have to draw circle ring around these. So I have ringed the square and rhombus. Part B. AXB and CXD are straight lines. AXB and CXD are straight lines. X is the midpoint of AB and AC is parallel to DB. Show the triangle AXC. This triangle is concurrent to triangle BXD and give reason for each statement you make. Okay, first of all, AX is equal to BX. AX is equal to BX and this is given because it is midpoint. Because it is midpoint. And midpoint divide a line into two equal parts. So AX is equal to BX. Now angle AXC is equal to angle DXB. These two angles are equal. These two angles are equal because these are vertically opposite angles. Because these are vertically opposite angles. These are vertically opposite angle. Now, angle CAX is equal to angle XBD. This angle and this angle are equal because they are making a Z shape. A Z shape. And we know that in a Z shape, the angle formed at the edges CAX and XBD are alternate angles. Are alternate angles. Alternate angles. So these two are equal. So for the postulate side angle, these two triangles are concurrent. These two triangles are congruent. GRUENT. So for the side angle postulate, these two lines are congruent. Question number 18. F of x is equal to 3x minus 7. You have to find f inverse of x. First of all, I am going to write y is equal to 3x minus 7. First step, you have to write y at in the position of f of x. Now make x as a function or x as a subject. So y plus 7 is equal to 3x and x will be equal to y plus 7 divided by 3. Now write f inverse of x at the place of x and x at the place of y. You will get f inverse of x. Sorry, it is 3. And your f inverse of x will be equal to x plus 7 divided by 3. Remember the steps. First of all, write y at the place of f of x. Then make x the function, or you can say that make x the subject. After that, write f inverse of x at the place of x and x at the place of y. You will get f inverse of x, which will be equal to x plus 7 over 3. Question number 19. You have given universal set P, Q and R. You have to find P union Q. Union means all. Union mean all. And for P union Q, you will get A, E, I, F, G, H. We have write I from P, so it is not going to be right again. So the last one is J. So P union Q is A, E, I, F, G, H, J. Part 2. Find number of terms in P complement intersection Q union R. What will be P complement? P complement will be all the elements of universal set except the elements of P. So it will be B, C, D, it is C, B, C, D, E, no, not E because E is in P, F, G, H and J. Intersection Q union R. Q union R will be F, G, H, I, J, C, D, E and F or G are written, so we are not going to write again F and G. Now taking the intersection between these two. So the intersection between these two will be C, which is common between both. C is common, D is common, F is common, G is common, H is common and J is also common. So how many numbers are this set? There are 6 members of this set. So the number of member in this set will be equal to 6. The number of member in this set will be equal to 6. Part B. Use set notation to describe the shaded subset in the Venn diagram. This is the shaded region in the Venn diagram, which will be A intersection C. But for A intersection C, the common between A and C, this is also the common portion of A and C. We do not want to include it in the answer. So we are going to intersect it with B complement because we are not going to include the portion of B. So we are going to intersect it with B complement, means the number other than B. So it will be our shaded region. A intersection C intersection B complement. You can either write this one in bracket or A intersection C in bracket. It's up to you. Question number 20. A, B, C, D are points on the circle with center O. Find A, D, B. You have to find A, D and B. For this chord, you have two triangles, one with center and one with the edge of the circle. And we know that with the edge of the circle and at the center, the angle is half and double. This is half and this is double. So if this is 70, then this angle will be equal to 35. From the rules of circle, the angle made at the center will be double than the angle made at the edge with single chord. Now you have to find B, C and D. B, C and D. This angle. For this you have to know that the two opposite angles of a quadrilateral are equal to 180 degree. But we are given 25. If we get this angle inside the triangle AOB, we can solve it. As we know that it is an isosceles triangle because these two are equal to radius. So the opposite angles are also equal. This angle will be equal to this angle and 180 will be equal to 70 plus 2x. Why 2x? If this is x, then this will also be x. So 180 minus 70 will be 2x and x will be equal to 110 divided by 2, 55. So your angle will be 55. No, 55 plus 25 will be equal to 80. Now you have to find this angle C, which will be equal to 180 minus 80 because opposite angles of a quadrilateral are equal to 180. So your angle will be equal to 100. So BCD is equal to 100. Question number 21. Factorize 4x square plus 5x minus 6. 6 4 times 24. So I have to break it so that my multiples will give me 24. And as this is minus and this is plus, so my factor should be of minus. So I will get the factor 6 minus 1. I am dividing this 5 into two portions, so it will be 6 minus 1. It could be 7 minus 2. It could be 8 minus 3. 8 3 times 24. From here I will get 4x square minus 8x plus 3x minus 6. I have divided my 5x into 8x and 3x. Now taking common from the first two, 4x will be common and remainder will be x minus 2. And the other two, 3 will be common and the remainder will be x minus 2. As x minus 2 and x minus 2 are equal, so my factorization is correct. So answer will be x minus 2 multiplied by 4x plus 3. X minus 2, 4x plus 3. Part B. Simplify. 16 over x power 6 whole power minus 1 by 2. To make the power plus, I am taking numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator, and it will become 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 will become plus 1 by 2 as I move my or I switch my places of numerator and denominator. Now it will become x power 6 multiply 1 by 2 and divided by 16, which is 4 power 2 multiply 1 by 2. So answer will be x power 3, 2, 1, 2, 3 times 6, and 2 and 2 cancelled, divided by 4. So answer will be x cube divided by 4. A bag contains 3 9-letter tiles, which is ISOSCELAS. Noor takes one tile from the bag at random. She notes the letter and then put the tile back in the bag. Find the probability that she does not take a letter E. She does not take the letter E. So except of E, all other are my desired ones. All other are my desired ones. So how many of our desired one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are of my desired one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can either take I, S, O, S, C, L and S. So how many are my desired ones? 7. And the total number are 9. So the probability will be equal to 7 by 9. Noor now takes 2 of the 9 letters tiles at random without replacement. It is without replacement. Find the probability that both tiles show the same letter. Now, how many same letter tiles are? You have S and E. For E, first of all, I am going to write the probability for E. For the first tile, it will be 1 by 9. Sorry, 2 by 9. Because there are 2 E's. For the first one, it will be 2 by 9. Now, he has removed one E from our bag. For the second one, it will be 1 by 8 because one tile remaining of E, and now the total tiles remaining are 8. There is an other probability that she choose S, or the tile she randomly chooses S. So for S, for the first tile, there are 3 tiles of S. So the probability is 3 by 9. And the for second tile, it will be 2 by 8. Because in the first draw, she has taken S out of the bag. And from the remaining ones, 2 are the favorable tiles, or 8 are total our outcomes. Favorable outcomes over total outcomes, so 2 by 8. Now it will become 2 by 72 plus 6 by 72, and it will become 8 by 72. 4 by 2, 3 times 6, 2, 6 times 12. 1 by 9. 4 1 times 1, 4 9 times 36. So my probability is 1 by 9. What we have done here, we have to take 2 tiles, and these 2 tiles should be of same letter. For the same letter, we have 2 choices, E or S. E has 2 letter tiles and S has 3 letter tiles. So for E, when we took first tile, the probability is 2 by 9. Favorable outcomes over total outcomes. Favorable are 2 and the total are 9. Multiply. And when we remove the first tile E, the remaining number of tiles are 8, and in which our favorable E is 1. So it will be 1 by 8. Plus, for S, we have 3 favorable tiles when we are drawing the first card or first tile. It will be 3 by 9. And for the second one, we have 2 remaining S tiles and total 8 tiles remaining. By solving it, we will get 1 by 9. Question number 23. The diagram shows the major sector of a circle with center O and radius 3 cm. Calculate the area of this sector. Give your answer in the form of k pi, where k is an integer. Now we have given this angle 80, and for the angle 80 I am going to subtract it from 360 minus 80. It will be 280, because our desired or our angle for the major sector is 280. This angle is for the minor sector, 80 is for the angle of minor sector, and 280 is the angle for the major sector. Now I am going to find the area of the major sector, which will be equal to theta divided by 360 multiply pi r square. The formula for the area of sector, theta will be equal to 280 divided by 360 multiply by pi, and r is 3, so it will be 3 square, and it will become 0, cancel out with 0, and it will 14 divided by 1 and 8 multiply 9 and pi. 9 1 time 9, 9 2 time 18, 2 1 time 2, 2 7 time 14. So our answer will be 7 pi centimeter square, because I have to write the answer in the form of k pi, where k is an integer which is 7. So my answer will be 7 pi centimeter square. Now question number 24, you have to solve 2 minus 5x over 3x plus 10 equal to 3. Cross multiply it, you will get 2 minus 5x will be equal to 3 times 3x plus 10, and it will be equal to 2 minus 5x is equal to 9x plus 30. Take 5x on the other side and 30 on the other side. It will become 2 minus 30 is equal to 9x plus 5x, and it will become minus 28 is equal to 14x, and x will be equal to minus 28 divided by 14, and x will be is equal to minus 2. X will be equal to minus 2. Express as a single fraction in its simplest form. 3 over x minus 2 minus 5 over 2x plus 1. I am going to use the cross multiplication and denominator multiplication for the LCM. Denominator multiplication means you have to multiply the denominator and write it in the denominator. X minus 2, 2x plus 1, multiply and write in denominator. And now cross multiply the other values. 3 multiply 2x plus 1 minus 5 multiply x minus 2. 3 2 time 6x plus 3 1 time 3 minus 5x minus minus plus 5 2 time 10 divided by x multiply 2x plus 1 and minus 2 multiply 2x plus 1. 6x minus 5x will be equal to x, and 3 plus 10 will be equal to 13 divided by 2x square plus x minus 4x minus 2. So x plus 13 divided by 2x square, my plus x minus 4x will be equal to minus 3x and minus 2. So your answer will be x plus 13 divided by 2x square minus 3x minus 2. Question number 25. OABC, OABC and OPQR are two parallelogram. One is the largest parallelogram and one is the smallest parallelogram. OA is equal to A and OC is equal to C. OA ratio OP is equal to 1:4. OA ratio OP is 1:4. If OA is 1, then OP is 4, so it will be 4A. It will be 4A. If OA is A, then OP is 4A. OC and CR. OC and CR is 2:3. If it is 2, then it is 3. So OC ratio CR 2:3. If OC is C, then X will be CR. Then X will be equal to 3C divided by 2. So this is 3C by 2. Now find OR. You have to find OR. For OR, from O to R, this will be C plus 3C by 2. C plus 3C by 2, and it will be equal to 5C by 2. 5C by 2. Find CQ as simply as possible in the term of A and C. You have to find C to Q. C to Q. I will move from C to R, then R to Q. C to R will be equal to 3C by 2, which we have found over here, and RQ will be equal to OP. In the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So OP is equal to RQ and RQ will be equal to 4A. RQ will be equal to 4A because it is equal to OP and OP is 4A. So your answer will be 3C by 2 plus 4A. Find the ratio of area of triangle OABC and area of triangle OPQR. Area of triangle OABC and area of triangle OPQR. For area of triangle OABC, it will be A multiplied by C, side multiplied by side. And for the area of OPQR, it will be equal to OR multiplied by OP. OP is 4A and OR is 5C by 2, which we have found over here. So 1 ratio to 1 times 2 to 2 times 4, 5 2 times 10. AC will be cancelled out with AC. So it will be 1:10. 1:10.